First, it was phone records and laptops. Now, a report says the NSA may be developing software that could track everything you do, say, or watch on your iPhone. It seems like we're in a state where fiction becomes reality.
In your phone was a GPS sat tracker. Pulses at 24 gigahertz.
I don't know what that means.
It's like a low jack, only 2 generations better than what the police have.
And what does that mean?
You speak English?
Obviously not that well.
You're kind of a jerk, aren't you? It means the NSA can read the time off a wristwatch.
All right, so I'm old enough to know that was Gene portraying an ex-NSA agent along with Will Smith, whose character was being tracked. That film came out in 1998, way back in 1998. Our Evan Perez, Justice reporter Evan Perez, is with me now. Evan, so let's talk about this, because you see the headline and it's like, oh my gosh, you know, they're looking at my iPhone. Tell us exactly what we're talking about here.
Well, the NSA has developed this software. It's called Dropout Jeep. And apparently, this magazine, German magazine called Der Spiegel, published these slides. Apparently came from Edward Snowden, the former NSA contractor who's been leaking these documents. And they've described this program whereby the NSA can insert or can load up software onto iPhones in order to access voicemails, to access pretty much everything inside of it, your camera phone, you even activate the microphone in the phone. And so these slides refer to an older version of the iPhone. The newer one, we don't know whether or not the NSA has the same capability, but it is pretty intriguing stuff to be able to take control of your entire device without even holding on to it.
But two things. One is, we shouldn't be surprised that they have this capability.
Right. I mean, by this point, given the fact that these disclosures have been going on for a few months, and it seems every week there comes another disclosure about the capabilities of the NSA, I think there's very little surprise anymore. However, I mean, it is pretty interesting. I mean, the iPhone is a very popular device, and it's not just the iPhone. I mean, it's
now here's mine right here. You know,
right, exactly. Pretty much everything on here, you know, is potentially vulnerable not only to the NSA but to hackers from anywhere, and that it could apply to your Android phone. It could apply to your BlackBerry. Even anything that has a camera, anything that has a microphone, even your car, for instance, that gives you the ability to make phone calls or to be able to access your navigation. All of that is susceptible to hacking.
But should Americans who are driving around, you know, or who are out and about today and hear this story, should they think, okay, wait a minute, my iPhone is being hacked by the NSA? Are they looking at my emails and
no? I mean, this is right. This is not something that is done for, you know, most people don't have anything to worry about. Most of the NSA's programs are targeted at preventing terrorism. Most of it is outside the country. To be able to do anything inside the country or against Americans, they would have to get court orders. So there's no allegation that this is being abused. It is very intriguing power that the NSA does have, and it's something that, you know, they're always working to try to be able to figure out how to get access to technology.
And what are Apple and the NSA saying about this? I'm sure they have something to say.
Well, the NSA is not commenting, but Apple released a statement to us this morning saying Apple has never worked with the NSA to create a backdoor into any of our products, including the iPhone. Additionally, we've been unaware of this alleged NSA program targeting our products. We care deeply about our customers' privacy and security, Jim.
Well, and it's interesting, Evan, because I was over at the White House the other day when those high-tech firms were coming through, those CEOs, and a lot of those folks were saying, you know, most of them privately, that we're just as concerned about this as our customers, because a lot of people out there are hearing about these NSA disclosures and they're saying, hey, wait a minute, you know, maybe we can't do much about the NSA, but we can, you know, direct our anger at these high-tech companies.
Well, you know, the billions of dollars are at stake here. You're talking about companies that depend on China, depend on the markets in Europe and elsewhere for a lot of their business. And they're very concerned that people will stop buying their products and perhaps go to a competitor from Germany or from China or Japan because they fear that they're being surveilled by the NSA or by the U.S. government. So there's a big economic incentive here for the White House and for the U.S. government to clarify what it's doing, which I think, as you know, President Obama says he's planning to do next month, to try to, you know, calm some of this, because right now everybody's afraid that the NSA is looking at every single thing you're doing.
Everybody's talking about this, and it is on the administration, it is on these companies to make sure people are at ease about this. And as you said, it is for the protection of the American people as well. That is at least That's what the NSA is saying. And thanks very much, Evan Perez.
Sure.
Appreciate that reporting. Thank you.